Driving down the hill towards Mukilteo Landing, saw an unusual sight. There was nary a ferry, of course I was wary, but at least I could still get a bite. Sitting in a booth at Ivar's, munching on some salmon and chips, trying to figure out what happened. How'd the ferry give us the slip? What happened to the Mukilteo ferry? Where in the world could it be? Is it docked in Aruba or checking out Cuba or maybe the Caspian Sea? Capped off my meal with some huckleberry cheesecake, happy but somewhat bemused. Still nary a ferry, and now it was scary, so I started looking for clues. The Mukilteo ferry had vanished, seemingly into thin air. One day it was cruising to Whitby, and the next day it just wasn't there. What happened to the Mukilteo ferry? How did it just disappear? Is it sailing past Yalta or anchored in Malta, or maybe it's somewhere quite near? Took a little walk around Mukilteo Landing, scanning the horizon in vain. There was nary a ferry and getting more scary, but I'm not the type to complain. I had to get to Whidbey Island, but the ferry was now on the lam. I peered at the water before me, trying my best to keep clam. What happened to the Mukilteo ferry? Is it no longer part of the fleet? Is it near in Kauai or south of Mumbai, or taking a lap around Crete? Standing kinda lost on Mukilteo Landing, trying to keep from getting uptight. Nary a ferry and getting more scary when I look just a bit to my right. A couple 100 yards towards Everett, a shiny new terminal lay. The Mukilteo ferry wasn't missing, it just moved a tad bit away. What happened to the Mukilteo ferry? Well, it's using a fancy new dock. So if you're waiting in line and Ivar sounds fine, it's now just a short little walk. What happened to the Mukilteo ferry? Well, it's using a fancy new dock. So if you're waiting in line and Ivar sounds fine, it's now just a short little walk.